When most people think about what the rich spend their money on, the answers come quickly. Luxury cars, expensive jewelry, designer clothes, or multi-million-dollar homes. And sure, those flashy purchases exist, but if we stop at surface-level spending, we miss a bigger truth about how wealth really operates. What's more important to focus on is not the big, flashy things, but the small, consistent choices the rich make that have long-term impacts. These aren't just things that only millionaires can afford. Many of them are accessible to anyone, yet only the wealthy seem to invest in them consistently. That's where the real line is drawn. Not just in dollars, but in mindset. For instance, wealthy individuals are more likely to invest regularly in their retirement, prioritize high-quality health and food choices, and invest in education. Not just for degrees, but as a way of life. These aren't luxuries, they're priorities. And they're often the difference between staying stuck and moving forward. Let's break down some of the most overlooked things the rich spend money on that poor and middle-class people often don't. And more importantly, why they matter. Number 1. Healthy food. Tom Corley, a financial planner and author of Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, spent 5 years studying 233 millionaires. What he discovered wasn't just about income. It was about daily choices. His research revealed that wealthy people made dramatically healthier food decisions. According to Corley, 97% of poor people consumed more than 300 calories of junk food daily. On the flip side, 70% of wealthy individuals consumed less than that amount. It's not just about calories, it's about control and conscious decision-making. Whole foods, organic produce, clean meats. These choices don't always break the bank, but they require discipline and planning. While a fast food combo may be quicker and cheaper in the moment, the long-term cost on health and energy is far greater. Health is a form of wealth, and rich people tend to treat it that way. Number 3, experiences and events. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, the wealthy spend significantly more on entertainment and experiences. This includes museum trips, theater shows, sporting events, concerts, and even niche hobbies like painting or skiing. But it's not just about luxury. It's about culture, creativity, and joy. Experiences, unlike material things, create memories. They shape personalities, foster curiosity, and improve mental health. Middle-class families might go out once in a while, but the wealthy tend to prioritize these activities more often and include them as part of their lifestyle. Experiences enrich life in a way that things simply don't. Number 4, pets. Believe it or not, pet spending is another area where the rich and poor divide. While over 200 million pets live in the US, how much people spend on them varies significantly by income. According to BLS data, households in the top income bracket spend over 4 times more on their pets than those in the bottom bracket. This includes premium pet food, grooming, medical care, and even doggy daycares or pet spas. To the wealthy, pets aren't just animals, they're part of the family. This extra care may not be a necessity, but it reflects a lifestyle where love, care, and resources go hand in hand. Number 5, retirement. This is where the gap becomes undeniable. According to data from the U.S. Government Accountability Office, people aged 51 to 64 in the highest income quintile had an average retirement savings of around $605,000. The middle income group had $100,000, while the lowest income quintile had about $75,000. What's important here is not how much people can afford to save, but that wealthier people prioritize saving in the first place. Even if you can only set aside a little each month, consistency matters. The wealthy often make saving automatic, viewing it as essential rather than optional. This habit over decades creates financial freedom that others never experience. Number 6, education. One of the most surprising spending categories among the wealthy is education. Not just college tuition, but lifelong learning. The top 1% of earners spend almost 6% of their income on education, while middle-class households spend just over 1%. This includes private schools, tutoring, online courses, mentorship programs, and even books. This type of spending is often referred to as inconspicuous consumption. Unlike a designer watch or car, you can't always see the results right away, but the impact is deep and lasting. Education unlocks new opportunities, shapes networks, and gives children a head start in life. Wealthy people understand that investing in the mind is one of the most powerful financial decisions anyone can make. Number 7, Healthcare bills. Everyone deals with healthcare costs, but how those bills are handled often depends on income level. According to research from the think tank Third Way, about 13% of high-income earners have unpaid medical bills. But for the middle class, that number jumps to 24%, and for low-income households, it's 22%. Why the difference? Often, middle-class families make too much to qualify for public assistance programs, but not enough to comfortably afford large out-of-pocket costs. So even with insurance, they get stuck with bills they struggle to pay. Wealthy people are more likely to pay for preventive care, hire specialists, or even travel abroad for better treatment, all of which reduce long-term health costs. Once again, it's not just about money, it's about how money is used. Number 8, frequent vacations. Sure, everyone loves a good vacation, but how often you take one and how you experience it depends a lot on your financial situation. The cost of travel includes far more than flights and hotels. It involves food, drinks, transportation, shopping, entertainment, and unexpected costs. For wealthy families, vacations are built into their year, planned, budgeted, and enjoyed without financial stress. Middle and lower income families might take the occasional trip, but often at the cost of dipping into savings, skipping bills, or piling on credit card debt. For the rich, vacations are not a luxury. They're part of mental wellness and work-life balance. Number 9, time-saving services. This is one of the most powerful advantages wealthy people invest in: buying back their time. They hire housekeepers, personal chefs, nannies, assistants, landscapers, and dog walkers. This gives them more hours in the day to rest, think, or build their businesses. Time is their most valuable resource, and they treat it as such. Middle-class and low-income individuals often try to do everything themselves to save money, but at the cost of exhaustion and limited bandwidth. When you understand that time is wealth, your spending habits shift. Number 10, financial advisors and planners. Many poor and middle-class families avoid paying for financial advice. They either don't trust it or they don't feel they can afford it. But wealthy people view financial professionals the same way they view doctors or lawyers, specialists who help protect their future. They work with advisors to lower taxes, grow investments, manage risk, and create generational wealth. This one decision often multiplies their money over time and protects them from costly financial mistakes. It's not about knowing everything, it's about paying someone who does. The difference in spending habits between the rich and everyone else isn't just about having more money. It's about how they use their money. While some of their purchases are obviously out of reach for the average person, many of the items on this list aren't. What separates the wealthy is the way they prioritize long-term value, health, time, and growth over short-term convenience. You don't have to be rich to start thinking like the rich. You just have to be intentional. And when you shift your mindset, your bank account often follows. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who's ready to level up their money mindset. See you in the next one.